Good morning, Yashodi here with ISKCON in the 80s. Today we're going to talk about a controversial subject. Who is qualified to be guru? In 1977, a question began to arise. What is Srila Prabhupada's program for the future? In letters, in interviews, in morning walks, and in lectures, Srila Prabhupada talked about his disciples becoming gurus. He had also said elsewhere in a May conversation that there will be disciples in future generations. So what was Prabhupada's program of initiation, specifically at a time when he was no longer present? One answer to this question is what legal actions, what was Prabhupada's legal recourse in 1977? Prabhupada executed two functions legally that year for his movement's continuity. He published his living will. He also published a letter in July through his acting secretary, Tamal Krishna Goswami. The July 9 letter describes what Prabhupada's plan is for the future of initiations in ISKCON. There will be 11 disciples, senior members, Kirtanananda, Hangsaduta, Harikesh, Hridayananda, Bhavananda, Bhagavan, to name a few. And these individuals will travel in different zones on Prabhupada's behalf. The students that they initiate will be added to Prabhupada's book of initiated disciples, of which there are between 5,000 and 10,000 confirmed disciples. This was the content of the July 9 letter, and it was circulated to every temple president. So now we have to understand, what did Prabhupada want in 1977? Prabhupada never made an appointment of a 100% qualified acharya. He chose to follow in the footsteps of his own spiritual master, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati did not make any formal acharya appointment. Instead, he created a governing body and told them to continue preaching. Srila Prabhupada did the same. He formed a governing body. He told them to continue preaching. Senior devotees, most of them Goswamis, will now be initiating on his behalf. And this will be the forward effort. Henceforward is the exact verbiage Prabhupada uses in the letter. And he's speaking from his hospital bed in Vrindavan, India. Srila Prabhupada is going to leave the planet in 4 months. He has a sense that his health is declining. He has said on multiple occasions that his body is shutting down, and he is in consultation with doctors. It's important to understand that Prabhupada made an appointment of guru, but this is not the traditional guru. This is the 50% guru. What is a 50% guru? Is the cup half full or half empty? It depends who you ask. Prabhupada's appointment was never for a 100% guru. Srila Prabhupada's appointment was for a 50% guru, and that role was given to 11 senior disciples. Why 11? So that there will be a tiebreaker in case of disagreement. The problem is that as early as 1980, the acharyas began to deviate from the standard ISKCON practice. Particularly, Hangsaduta was taking intoxication in Europe, and Tamal Krishna was creating friction among his godbrothers. He clearly wanted to have an alpha role among the 11, but there was not room for a single alpha, and therefore different parties began serving different interests. Among the 11 acharyas, some began deviating from ISKCON standards. They still had a spiritual standing, but that standing was not within the institution. Personalities like Jayatirtha and Hangsaduta both left the ISKCON institution. Later, Kirtananda left the institution. And in 1986, the greatest blow came of all. Bhagavan, Bhavananda, and Rameshwar all left the institution. So now you have 5 individuals who have confirmed to have left ISKCON before January 1987. ISKCON is now at a guru crisis mode. You have 5 gurus who were operating at a 50% capacity. They were part-time gurus or Ritvik gurus. They did not have the full credential of fully fledged acharyas. They were only Ritviks, 50% gurus. When these individuals left the movement, they still had their spiritual standing. However, they had no such standing within the society, and ISKCON had a guru issue. Therefore, 3 gurus were formally appointed in Mayapur. Now the society had additional 50% gurus to fill the role of the missing gurus. And this was the forward trend.